Prepare to explore. Get out of the city and into an adventure that moves the whole family. Prepare to be moved. The all-new Nissan X-Trail.
On air, online, and on your smart speaker.
Birdie Blue, stocking popular Naked Vice bag range.
SAFM News Briefing.
Hello, I'm Alicia McFarland. Unions are demanding the removal of the entire Qantas board after the High Court confirmed the airline illegally sacked 1,700 workers during the pandemic. Michael Kane from the Transport Workers Union is calling for heads to roll, including the chairman.
Richard Goyder and the board have been complicit in this illegal sacking. On numerous occasions, Richard Goyder has backed in Alan Joyce in relation to this very decision.
The Senate has passed the Housing Australia Future Fund, but it's requested amendments that needs to be ticked off in the House of Reps before the bill comes into power. Once it does, it'll see 30,000 homes built over 5 years. The NRL has issued North Queensland player Valentine Holmes with a breach notice. The league alleges a social media post from over the weekend has brought the game into disrepute. He's accused of publicly associating the game with illegal drugs after posting an image of himself with what appeared to be a bag of white powder. Big changes are on the way in the fight against tobacco and nicotine, including graphic warnings appearing on cigarettes themselves. Health Minister Mark Butler telling Nine he wants to see the national smoking rate drop to less than 10% by 2025.
Today, more than 50 Australian families will lose a loved one to tobacco, the same number tomorrow, the day after and the day after that. And it reminds us that the fight against big tobacco is far from over.
It's now thought more than 5,000 people have been killed in the Libya floods. It's not believed any Australians have been caught up in the tragedy.
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Max Taste Challenge.
In sport, Bulldogs ruck Jordan Sweet has requested a trade to Port Adelaide so he can go back home. The Dogs say they had a contract on the table for him for much of the year. And while Essendon defender Brandon Zerk-Thatcher wants to head to Alberton, Brodie Grundy doesn't, apparently sold on the Sydney lifestyle. Former footy star Daisy Thomas thinks he'll be a good fit culturally for the Swans.
He's the perfect fit for any club, and as we've seen how he's handled this, not many have done it with the class and decorum that he has. For anyone who wants to now put their hat in the ring for him, I think you'd be certainly happy with what you can get.
Selling the family home? Miller, Wan and John put you first.
This is SAFM weather.
Mostly sunny in the Limestone coast, a low of 11 degrees this evening. Tomorrow, mostly sunny again with a top of 25 degrees. Find the perfect music station to suit all your moods on Listener. Download the Listener app now and search Mood.